Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho.
Happy Halloween, and what the actual it's time for Chuck. Today I will be reviewing Chucky from the Child's Play franchise, and I will be giving him a number 1 to 10 to find out just how good of a villain he is. Thanks for suggesting him, thanks for voting on the poll, and stick around until the end of the video to find out how you, yes you, can pick an upcoming villain for villain review. Alright, let's do it. Our origin starts with serial killer and all-around scumbag Charles Lee Ray, a man known as the Lakeshore Strangler and the dude currently being chased by the cops. Charles Lee Ray gets no Charles leeway from Detective Mike Norris, who pops a cap in that ass, all but ensuring his death. I know what you're thinking, how is Charles gonna escape this one? He just got shot, he's almost dead. Magic! Good old magic. Everyone knows all great shootouts take place in a toy store, so conveniently enough, Charles grabs a nearby doll and pulls some voodoo moves to put his naughty soul into the body of a good guy. What if he ran into like a shoe factory or like a frozen pizza factory? Would we get a killer shoe? Just like me writing midterms, Charles is stuck in the body and ends up in the ownership of Andy Barkley as a gift from his mom. Chucky's first goal is to get back to this voodoo guy who says, "Hey, I'm the voodoo guy. If you want to pay the doll toll, you gotta kill the boy's soul. You gotta kill the boy's soul to get in." He wants to kill Andy and put his soul in his body, just in case that wasn't clear. Throughout the series, he has a lot of goals, the most consistent of which is finding a new body so that he can get out of this doll. And also murder, lots and lots of that. The origin here is fine, like, yeah, sure, but nobody really likes Chucky for his origins and deep motivation. The show has really dived into all that backstory, but I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want this video to be super long. If people want it though, I'll cover it later. The motive starts to become a little bit of a snooze as the series goes on, just because of how much we see it and how little it changes. And the motive of just wanting to kill people isn't necessarily the most fleshed out or interesting motive.
What's your name, buddy?
Chucky.
That's incredible.
Chucky's insane. As far as personalities go, Chucky has one of the most colorful in all of horror. How do I say this? When you think of the term bad guy, no matter what you're thinking of, that's Chucky. He's egotistical, he's abusive, batshit crazy, and so many other things. When we meet him in the first movie, he's all about murder. The dude just loves it. He's absolutely he's insane, guys. The concept of this character is just so good because it's such a crude and foul human being in the body of something that theoretically should be cute. Even though, let's be honest here, it's always been really creepy. Dude is vulgar, always dropping out F-bombs and calling people names. And when it comes time to kill a child and swap souls, he doesn't bat an eye. He's actually kind of hyped. He has absolutely no regard for the lives of others and really only does what he thinks will be best for him. Something I really like about Chucky is how he uses his doll form to his advantage. It's one of my favorite parts of the franchise. It's almost as if he likes tormenting others by making them the crazy person talking about oh, that's the killer doll. He'll play the part when he needs to and then just unleash hell when it's safe for his cover. The killer doll vibe of Chucky is so unique for its time, and it's incredibly influential for horror in general. Without him, I doubt we'd get other famous doll villains like Annabelle. I think Chucky is part of the reason so many people find dolls scary, the same way Pennywise affected clowns, Jaws, sharks, and It Follows STDs. Those were already not good, so maybe that's a bad example. Brad Dourif is fantastic in the role and a huge reason why Chucky is so memorable. His design is awesome and it's creepy, but Chucky wouldn't be as popular as he is without the performance of Dourif working in tandem with good writing. He does get the Freddy Krueger approach a little bit, where he leans a little too much into the stand-up comedian route as the series goes on, and I will admit I'm not the biggest fan, but it's not too much to where it significantly brings the character down.
Hi, I'm Tommy, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho.
As far as scenes go, some of my favorite come in the first film, and that shouldn't be a surprise considering how, like many franchises, the first film is the best. What I love about the first Child's Play is how mysterious it is and how Chucky doesn't reveal himself for a large portion of the movie. It puts the audience in a really cool spot where this doll is being sus And yeah, it might be Charles Lee Ray, but also, who knows? It makes the reveal so much better when it actually does happen, and it helps this movie stand out among other slashers. But in general though, I enjoy a lot of the Chucky scenes the franchise has to offer. The quality of the films themselves have their ups and downs, but never to the fault of Chucky. Even at his most comedic, Chucky and his relationships with the other characters are some of the best parts of every film. Brad Dourif is always great, and while the main characters sometimes kinda slack, you can always rely on Chucky to at least be entertaining and give you some decent kills. It's a bit of a shame he loses that horror edge he has in the first film, but when you're this deep into a franchise, I understand you gotta keep things fresh, because the dynamic of maybe that doll is sus, it would kind of get tiresome if we were still doing it, and since the mystery is gone, it's never gonna be as effective as it is in the first film. Chucky is insane. Dude does so much horrible stuff. It's crazy. Think of something horrible. Okay, got it? Good. Whatever horrible thing you're thinking of, Chucky has probably done that. He kills for fun. He puts his ex-wife in a doll just because fuck her. He manipulates kids into killing each other. He tries to assault women. The dude is just evil. With an origin like this that doesn't say much about why he's evil, it adds to the fact that this guy doesn't need a reason. He just does bad things because he's a really bad person doll.
Damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut!
The voodoo stuff isn't that interesting to me, and his motive isn't interesting either, but besides that, I think Chucky's great. He's at his best when he has that mysterious angle leading into his reveal, but he's always enjoyable throughout the franchise. He's an incredibly iconic character and has probably played a big role in making dolls the staple of horror we now all know them to be. His crude personality is effective, but nothing revolutionary, but he does have some great relationships with the franchise's colorful cast of characters. I'm gonna give Chucky an 8.5. Thank you so much for watching today's villain review. Have a great Halloween, and if you want to pick an upcoming villain, go down in the comments. Let me know what you think the best Halloween movie is. Not like Michael Myers, just like for the season. Whoever has the best answer, also leave what villain you want, and I'll pick a good choice. Thanks for watching. Here's more reviews. See you later. Bye. Eat lots of candy tonight, but not too much. We're all adults, hopefully.